in his favor. They go right into the net.
The Senators deserve a lot of credit here, breaking through with the first goal. They didn't get frustrated. They've just stayed with the game here, Cheryl.
Well, and they needed to, James, because they've had an effective game. I've liked the way they've played. They've been aggressive. They've hounded pucks. They've had the majority of shots, and they finally capitalized.
And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. Here comes the sentence.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for 2.
And it's 4 against 4 here with the puck set to drop.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
And as he steps back out onto the ice, they'll go to work with the man advantage here. Ottawa's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, what a save in front!
Shesterkin's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Shesterkin's never out when he's down, guys. His butterfly effect zone ability means he can glide while down in that position and remain mobile to cover the net.
Won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. The Rangers take possession in the defensive end. Reads the play and forces the turnover. It's an opportunity for the power play unit to go to work now as the penalty expires. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Well, we know the time on ice numbers are all going to the penalty killers here, James, because it has been an onset, a parade to the penalty box. They got to find a way to play even strength.
The Senators win the draw now. Let's see what they can do with it. Taken by Brandstrom. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Trouba. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Centering feed. Scores! What a finish on the play! The Senators have taken a 2-0 lead now here in period number 2.
Yeah, and they've had the majority of shots on goal, so this is not a surprise that they have the 2-goal cushion here, James. They've been real effective in the offensive zone with their motion and throwing everything at the net.
Schneider's the victim of a hook penalty coming up. Here comes the call from the official.
3 penalties in 1 period. You got to stay disciplined, and what it does is it disrupts the flow of your bench. Only your PKers are getting out of there.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Lafreniere is taking it from his own end. The Rangers will have a chance to go to work here on the man advantage after the penalty expired. We got a whistle offside to call. Winberg's looking to win this draw, this man advantage here. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. New York's got it against the boards. A simple stop with the glove by Korpisalo. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
The refs are calling a really tight game, and man, this has been a parade to the penalty box, and the entire bench looks agitated, and as a result, they keep taking more. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. The Senators have been rewarded for all their scoring chances tonight as they carry the lead late in this second period. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Miller stick handling in his own zone. Great feed from the left side. Ottawa's looking to break out of their own end. Rips it, and that one goes up and over. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Ottawa's won the opening draw, and their power play rolls on. Shot! And that goes off a player in front. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Made the stop on that play.
Even though goaltenders get set in their butterfly positioning, they still have to be agile and be able to move across their crease. Right there, that's evidence of it, and with that beautiful save.
Let's see what the officials are calling. Goodrow's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot, and that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1, where they were able to capitalize.
Scores! And a power play comes up big again.
I love the various options that they have on their power play, James. Once the PK adjusts to one, they hit the other.
Ottawa's picking up right where they left off in the second period. Here now in the third, it's 3-0.
Sometimes you can go into the dressing room between periods, James, and you can kind of get into a little bit of a lull, but not them. You know that their leadership group has said, let's get out there, keep the pedal to the metal, continue where we left off.
Sends a pass over. Great forecheck by Giroux. Handles the pass. Great heads-up play with the stick by Miller. Turned aside by Shesterkin. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Ottawa's on total cruise control early in this third period. Trocheck's won the draw here in their own zone. Inside his own end, moves the puck. From the point, looks to make something happen. Oh, he got paddled by Shesterkin. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Kubalik. He carries the puck up along the wing. Play is called for offside. Ottawa's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Miller's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
The Rangers win the faceoff. Redirected off a stick. Simple stop by Korpisalo. Sanderson's picking up steam. Slides the puck down low. Oh, it comes up with a base stop there. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Castellique's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the faceoff. The Rangers win the defensive zone faceoff. The Senators grab possession of the puck. And he's knocked off the puck there. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Senators get a hold of it. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Ottawa's in now. Shot! Denied by the puck stopper. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Winberg's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. The Rangers win the draw. And it's a quick pass to Roslovic. Gregg's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty killing unit. That opportunity's rejected.
Korpisalo's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
Goaltender in front! And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Senators continue to lead big here in this third period. New York's won the draw. Feeds it to Trocheck. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Quick feed to Lafreniere. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. And that's knocked away by Joseph. Here's a shot. Great save by Korpisalo. The Rangers have the puck in the corner. Oh, he hammered him.
Oh, he knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the board.
All alone. Oh, beautiful save on the play.
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save. Ottawa staring down a shutout late in the game. You know they're going to do the best to protect their goaltender to ensure that they get it. But at the end of the day, it's about bragging rights. Listen, the other team isn't able to score. They're not able to penetrate the inside of the ice and cash in. You're feeling it, you love it, and you're going to share it.
Taken along the wall by Zibanejad. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Puts it on net. Oh, and gives up the body as he lays out for the block. What a selfless play. Change line. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. And just hitting the final minute now in regulation of this blowout. Drives it to the crease. Scores! And they finally get one.
They break through. They finally get rewarded for their efforts here, James. I like the way they played. They didn't get frustrated. They stuck with it, and they wind up getting the goal. Well, he's had just an outstanding performance, James. He's been dialed in. He's been at the top of his crease, but he is not going to be happy because the goose egg, it is over as he lets one by.
The Rangers don't have time on their side, but they're starting to scratch back.
They're scratching back, they're clawing back, but they're going to have to take some offensive chances. D are going to have to start jumping in, opening up lanes, and creating odd man rushes.
Carries it across the line, and he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Takes the feed. All alone, on the breakaway! Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Here's a chance. Slides it across. Makes the save. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Great reach with the poke check by Giroux. Ottawa's got the puck. The Senators pick up steam and are on the attack. Quick shot. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
The Senators have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. Moves it quickly over to Joseph. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Cooley. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Ottawa's effort tonight, an impressive one, and it really started with special teams, Cheryl.
Yeah, getting on the power play so many times, but what I loved about it, James, is that they kept the PK unit guessing. They changed it up and they made adjustments, and that's why they scored.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.